Business objective number 3 is to fulfill a market need. And this sounds a bit vague. Like, what does that even mean? So it's our third financial objective. We've got 5 to remember, 4 in the financial group, and it's this one here. What does that actually mean? Well, it means that the business, every good or service of the business must meet a market need. And it's a need for a good or services that customers have, which is not currently being met. And why do we want to meet it? Because it will increase our net profits and market share. So think about some products that you buy, some goods and services, and your needs as a customer. And common needs include a need for a low price or maybe product quality, need for customer service, convenience and location, brand image, that's a big need, health, environmental impact, but this one's a big one now. We often have a need to not miss out, FOMO, or to get new features from a product. So the new iPhone, for example, often has a few little features, but we want to buy it not because it's so much different, but because we feel bad if we don't have the latest iPhone, for example. So looking at some businesses you might have had experience as a consumer with, we could say department stores. Kmart and David Jones are both department stores, but they both fulfill very different market needs. Kmart fulfills the needs for low prices and convenience and location. Stuff there's cheap, and Kmart's are everywhere. David Jones is nowhere near as many shops. However, when you go in there, you go to David Jones if you've got a need for customer service and also product quality. They sell good quality products. What about within hamburger industry where you got grilled versus McDonald's, both fulfilling a very different market need. Grill fulfills market needs for product quality. You get a better quality product at grilled, and it's also much healthier for you than McDonald's. What does McDonald's do? Well, low prices. You go to McDonald's because it's cheap and fast. But convenience and location, again, like Kmart, there are McDonald's everywhere. In fact, there's so many McDonald's with drive-thrus, you don't even have to get out of your car to buy McDonald's. Whereas grilled, you have to go into the restaurant, or maybe you can order from an app. But McDonald's, the big need is for convenience and location. Very good business, McDonald's. Very well run. What about with cars? Let's take BMW versus Tesla. Well, BMW make really high quality cars, so they're fulfilling that market need, but also the brand image. I think a lot of people buy BMWs, they might be people who know nothing about cars. They assume it's good quality. Why? Because of the brand. As soon as you put these 3 letters on the badge, you're automatically fulfilling a market need a lot of people have for a good brand image. Tesla, well, it's a good car, but I think the main reason the need that's being fulfilled is the environmental impact need. Customers want to feel good about their purchases and their impact on the environment, and that's the need that's being fulfilled when you buy Tesla. We're going to look at Apple a lot this year, so let's look at Apple. What are the needs of the customer from Apple? Well, one is customer service. You can go into an Apple store and actually get someone to help you. Not every business has that these days, and that's a really big need. What else? Well, you've also got the need for convenience and location. You can buy an iPhone at the store. You can buy an iPhone from the Apple website. You can buy an iPhone on eBay. Apple has an official channel or store on eBay too. So very easy and convenient to buy an iPhone today. What are the other needs of the customers? Well, they're always innovating the product. So this is not a big thing because it's been a few years now, but once upon a time, the iPhone had a home button, but that took up screen space. So Apple said, you know what, let's introduce a new feature. Let's get rid of that home button, and people will have a need for a bigger screen. Makes the phone a better product. And therefore that becomes a FOMO thing too, because now anyone who does still have an iPhone with a home button, like me, you feel bad because you want the iPhone without a home button. So a very smart decision, that one. Also new products, we've got, we had headphones with a cord, whereas now we've got the AirPods. Great convenient product. It's much easier to use than the one with the cord. So if you're running or going to the gym or just anything really, it's much more convenient to have the AirPods. And also we've got streaming services now. We'll look at this as well. Apple's now a service business as well as a goods business. You've got TV Plus, iCloud, Apple Music, and some other examples we'll look at too. But that's new features. Apple doesn't, said, well, iPhones are popular, but what else can we sell? We can make products with new features, which is another really big customer need. And lastly, this is probably the big one this year. We're going to look at the Apple Watch in detail and say, well, it's actually not just about being sort of a good product to use now. It's a health device. So Tim Cook, the CEO, has said this year his greatest contribution and Apple's greatest contribution to society will be that this device here is going to save lives and improve people's health. So that is another market need or fulfilling a customer need that Apple's going to do.